what I'm feeling, one vertex can go up a little bit. It will look better, I think. It's looking better. Okay, so this much we have done. So far, I uh, didn't get enough file from you guys, so I really want to check how much you people have done. Okay, so in the head we didn't work because we have seen just the previous assignment how to create the head, but in that we didn't see how to create the hair. Okay, so that I'll show you, but before that, very little blocking of the things. Okay, very little. I am not going to create actually the head once again, but a little blocking because it is having a character. This face is having a particular character. So how we can get that character basically? Okay, so what I'm doing, I told you previously, like we can have several kinds of blocking. Okay, and this time I'll do that. Somebody asked, like, what can be the shortcut of the topology? Okay, uh, those who have done the previous head, like previous way I showed you, those who have done that can try this. Don't try this at the very beginning. Then you will be totally confused and it will be very difficult to come back. Okay, so those who already did the previous one can try this. Okay, so you can see in this I am concentrating on the mouth. Okay, so what I'm going to do basically, I'm selecting the entire area. I'm going to scale it down. How much to scale down? So just assuming the mouth. So this much. Here is the middle line. This much. And from the side, you see it's looking problematic. So I'm just flattening this and just keeping it over here. So somewhere like this. All right, and then just delete. So we'll delete the half. Better, let's isolate it. Oh, sorry. If I do that, my image plane also will go. Okay, and then I'll do duplicate special. All right. Then what are the things I need to take care? So first thing is it has to be circular, definitely. So this is the reason I'm telling you, like until unless you have done with the previous one, don't do this because you don't know the shape of it. So it will be problematic. So first do the previous style head and then you can try this. So what about this? Same thing. Actually, this gap should be much more smaller. And I can see a little bit mismatch. Hmm. Over here also has to go like this. Okay. Now what will be our job? I'm selecting this much. Go to the side view and let's check how much it is. This much it is, right? This much it is. So I'm scaling it up. And let's keep it over here. Can you see? It's looking like this. I'll sorry, except this one. All right. So this much is done. Now, what is actually happening over here? So you may feel like what kind of blocking is it? Okay. So it's looking like this now. Now, what next to do? What I'm going to do? I am going to create the lips now. So I'm starting with the lips. So around it, just give the shape of the lips. All right. So what about this? What's the position? A little bit forward, a little bit forward. And what about this? Somewhere over here. I guess getting my point. So starting with the lips, but still I am thinking like this area, it has to be like that, circular. All right. Now, how means I have started the blocking from the lips. So this can be done actually. I have done with some part of my topology basically. I'll show you how. Now I'm just giving another loop in this area. And where exactly this loop is? At the base of the nose. This loop has to be at the base of the nose. So what I feel it is not at the base of the nose. So selecting these two, I feel, yeah, approximately it is at the base of the nose. So from the side view, uh, at the side view, it was correct basically. Yeah, it's like this. It's like this. Right? Now, my job will be, let us check if this look, no, this has to be the middle of the eye. So what I can see, our side view and front view is not matching. So something like this, okay. And some more observations like this area is actually, I need to push it backward. Anyway, so what I'm doing, selecting these two, extrude, and keeping it like this. So this will be the nasal bone. So need to push it backward, isn't it? Okay, all right. What is the position of this? Over there. And from this view, much more backward. So somewhere over there. Actually, now I am feeling what I traced the lips uh, backward. That was actually correct. That time I was feeling like it is too narrow, but actually it was correct. Like this. It was like this. All right. Now, what I have got basically, have you noticed? I already got this topology. I don't have to split it anymore. And you remember this and this topology also. This topology also. I got this too. The entire topology I have got in this area. I guess you can remember this. So just giving another look in this area. Just need to trace it. Definitely, it should come a little bit backward. It should come backward. It should come forward. What about this one? So it's going backward, just creating the impression of the lips. It should come backward. Chin, a little bit prominent, more prominent. Okay. So what I feel in this area, this one has to go. Okay, if I'm taking this as a, so I need to trace basically. Uh, okay, so this is the middle of the uh, eyes. This one, this one basically. So what I feel, I did a mistake. I could have selected this also for the nose, isn't it? But it's all right. Or it can be over here also, not a problem. Later on, also I can change it. So basically, I was searching for eye socket. So if this is the eye socket, what we have understood, like this one has to come a little bit forward, isn't it? Because of the brow line, right? So we'll check once again. That's absolutely fine. This should come a little bit downward. This is just another way of blocking basically. I'm doing the same thing basically. Okay, all right. So what next to do? Selecting all. See, I'm showing you the same thing again and again. So where is the position? Okay, its eyes opening is a little bit too big. So somewhere over here. And from the front, How is it looking? It's looking big from the front. All right, and now you know what to do, right? Actually, very difficult to switch. That is the reason you should have a good, and the eye is having some expression. We should not create those expressions while modeling. So something like this, and it also it's to be circular. So pushing it downward, definitely we have to. This also little bit need to push inside. This also. Okay. Now see the eye socket is exaggerated. You can see the eye socket properly, right? Nose eye socket. Now gradually my block-in is becoming this character. Okay, so this is the way you have to work. Now over here, 5 valency. Uh, okay, all of you can remember, like suppose this one. This topology is not very correct. Why? Let me explain. So this loop. Now these are all default topology. We already have got it. So everything, all the loops, we need to concentrate towards the eye, right? So over here, we need to concentrate. So I'll just delete it and need to create this loop, and it has to go like this. All right. It has to go like this. Okay. This is the cheekbone over here. This is the cheekbone. So need to come out a little bit, isn't it? This. So I'm just checking over here if it is looking all right. So if that is looking all right, then everything is fine. This can come a little bit. So trying to create that same character, right? Okay. Now over here one 5 valency, over there another 5 valency. So my job will be to create a loop around this. If you can remember this loop, can you remember this loop? Need to by heart if we cannot remember. So this I need to collapse. This I need to collapse. So in this area, it's all right now. Means in between there should be one loop like this. Means that there should be a room like this. It's going like this. Okay, so it is all right, but I can see two triangles in this area. Not a problem. So this also is manageable. So this and this delete. So giving another loop because I need to complete the circular loop basically. All right. Understood? So over here, the circular loop. So if you want, you can give a circular loop in this area that we already got. So in this area, the fat will be deposited, if you can remember. So the same I'm doing over here. I have done a little bit too much just to give the impression of that. It will look better. Okay, so the circular loop, right? And over here, this loop around the circular loop. So we have got it, right? Now in this area, we need to do something. Okay, so over here I can see a little bit too much gap. So another loop can be given in this area. Okay, it's going over there. Okay, so I don't want that. So just deleting. All right, and my plan is to come to this side. Okay, all are quads. Yes, just sliding a little bit that side. So you can see so much of topology we already have got over here, and that's what we needed basically. Okay. Anyway, now another thing is missing, and we have to do that. That is another topology basically. Okay. So need to do that. Going backward, backward. All right. If you can remember from here, so I'm just creating this topology, and it was like this, right? Like this. Okay. If you can remember this, let's go with this. Okay. It should go like this. Can you remember zygomaticus major and minor, two muscles? Okay. So need to do this. This one. Very important. Now what I am feeling, this loop is going like this. See, over here, I need this loop, definitely. We have created at the very beginning. Okay. Also, I need this loop. But this loop I don't need over here. So I'm just deleting this loop. Don't know what to do with this. Okay, so far. But we know one thing, the phi valency should be over here like this. Okay, but you know what? That loop we created is still there. I didn't change it. It's still there. I just changed the phi valency from here to there. This is the way you can shift your phi valency. So what I'm planning basically, let's do one thing, delete this area. Eyes anyway, finally we are going to delete that area. So one thing you can see, uh, another loop should come in this area. So adding that loop, and definitely need to adjust. Creating the shape of the nose, you can see it's all right actually. Maybe later on I can change this area. Now there is a triangle. Okay, not a problem. Now, to be very honest, I am getting the loops correctly in this area. Okay, so it has to go like this. Sorry. So in this area also, if you can remember, I was pushing the loops in this. So this side, right? All right. So this five valency, I was concentrating on this five valency. Now sliding a little bit here and there is necessary in this area, but this is all right now. Okay, this area. So you can see this, these are all right now. Now here is 1 5 valency. Now the same thing, everything is fine, but this is, so this loop is needed, this loop is needed, but this loop is not needed. Okay, so we'll check what can be done like this. So I'm taking two loops basically in this area, like this. So I'm just connecting this with this, this with this. You can see I'm getting two chords. So I shifted this five valency over here in this area. So there will be no problem. It will be at a side. Now my job will be to shift all these loops properly. So it's
So,
having now. Yeah. Who's that?
so sir, in Sagar, sir.
Hmm. Yes,
So
Sagar.
in head modeling, how many five valencies are okay? Means
No, see,
it
no. I'm showing that only. I'm showing that only. So over here one. Okay. Somewhere over here, like this one. So two. Over here. Three. Everywhere you cannot keep five valency. In the question, I gave that only. Over here, another five valency will be there, and over here. So around it, we extruded this area. So these two are fine, but over here and over here, we need to solve. Remember, okay? This five valency can be shifted gradually over here, or this five valency can be shifted over here. Means both the five valencies are coming together over here and creating one five valency over here. Okay, and whatever was in this area, I shifted towards this side. The thing is, in this area, in this particular area, around the lips, there should not be any five valency. Then there is a problem. So similarly,
their triangle will have
sorry,
either the five valencies or the triangle will be.
no, Sagar, I cannot understand what you were talking.
So means head model में triangles is not allowed ना.
No, triangles are not allowed. No,
सेंसर फाइव एल से रहेगी तो मतलब ट्रायंगल या पेंटागन होने का चांस तो है ही ना.
no.
इक्विवेलेंस.
Wait, this is a five valency. All are quads. Hmm? All are quads.
Means the two, on the side of the face are okay, na? Five valencies.
No, come once again. What you told?
Means five valency are allowed two on the faces of the side part of the face.
No, 5 valency. That is the reason I am showing you guys the position of 5 valency again and again. See, over here, over there, two over here, three at the bottom, four over here, five. Okay, and at the corner of the nose, definitely one 5 valency will be there. So these are the areas for the 5 valency.
Yes, sir. And sir, we try to remove valency, then it shifts anywhere, but it doesn't remove at all. It doesn't get.
No, once again, I didn't get what you were talking.
No, so means valency shifting by valency means we are doing by doing creating codes only.
No, Sagar, come once again.
मीन्स सर फाइव बैलेंस से हम लोग क्रिएट करते हैं तो हम उसको अगर अवॉइड करना चाहे या निकालना चाहे तो मतलब सर वो हमेशा मतलब शिफ्ट ही होती रहती है मतलब अगर कॉलेज करना चाहे तो भी बैलेंस फाइव बैलेंस तो जाती है ही नहीं.
Uh, to be very honest, I am not understanding what you are asking, but uh, you were talking related to 5 valency. So definitely, when you
सागर
will extrude
हिंदी
any
बोल
file,
खुल के जो है ठीक है.
means what you were saying, when you were creating, how much I understood, when you were creating 5 valency, means when you are extruding anything, no, at the four corners, 4 5 valency will be created. Anyway, will be created. So we are extruding the eyes. So definitely one, two, three, four, 5 valency will be created. So over here, these two we need to rectify. These two we are going to keep, but these two we are going to rectify. So similarly, over here, two 5 valency will be created. The bottom one will keep over here. But this one gradually will shift towards over here. Will not keep over here. Okay, so that is another thing. And this corner, the 5 valency, we need to shift it over here. So this much you just remember for now. Okay, guys. Now, actually, I'm not doing the enter modeling over here. I'm just showing you the block-in. Okay, and through the block-in also we will get this character. If in the blocking it is looking the same character, then you are going fine. And if it is not looking, then there is some problem. So I am not going to do the detailing of this character. Anyway, in this area you can see the height is too much. So I need to add another look in this area. So like this, we'll move forward basically, and one by one loop I will add, and I need to adjust it. I need to adjust it. So the entire model should look balanced basically. So in this particular model, so this is the nose wing, right? So definitely I need to exaggerate it. Not too much, but definitely a little bit need to exaggerate. So gradually, I will keep working on the head like this. This area, you can see, can be better, right? So it's not looking very convincing, that particular area. Even this should come downward a little bit. Okay. Uh, Also, if you can remember, so first I will just change this. All right. So now, if you can remember, around the nose shape also, we created a loop like this. Can you remember this? And this is also very important. This loop. I created a triangle over here, so not a problem for now. So select this because this is a triangle. Edit mesh, collapse. I'm showing all these things again and again because then you'll be able to remember all this. These are very important. As a modeler, you should be able to create the human head. Then there will be no problem. Okay. Now here is the triangle. So selecting this. Sorry. Yeah, it should be like that. I shifted the triangle over here. So what basically I'm getting, let's try to understand. Means it's going like this and it's coming like this. I got that loop. Okay, now this became the triangle. So let us check. So I have extruded it. Now I'm trying to convert it into a part of this area. A part of this area. All right. So now deleting this one and adding another loop because the height is looking a little bit too much. So okay, we forgot something. In between one face is there, right? So we need to rectify that. Okay. So now you can see the nose wing block him is looking much better. Okay, can you see? It's looking much better now. It's looking prominent. Now, after doing this, once again, I am feeling to change it a little bit. Okay, so how I created the topology now in this moment, I'm feeling this topology could be much better. Okay, so how that can be? So this, let's continue with this. Okay, and I will just delete this. All right. Now this one I am deleting, and what I am filling, this should continue with this. So this is a quad, how it was previously. I kept it like that only. Now in this area, can you see the height is too much? So I am going to add another loop in this area, and it should be connected with this. Now once again, everything is quad. It should come like this. Then only, because in this kind of character, no, over here in this area, that pinching should come like through the expression in this area. So this topology is very important. So it's, for now it's going like this, but this this basically, sorry, it's okay. Let me check if I can get it better. To me it is looking much better. Okay, I guess you people are getting my point, right? All of you guys getting my point? What we are doing? Okay, okay. Now this area uh, now is not looking too convincing. So now selecting this one, trying to spin it. Okay, it's better. Now this one, I'll just delete it and try to create the topology. I'm just showing you the possibilities. Okay, how previously it was, that also was a model, but right now I'm showing you the possibility. I just kept that what I created, I just kept that, and should come a little bit. Oh, sorry. Okay, so now this overlapping, this skin overlapping is there for us. This is what I was talking about. Okay, so still I can see this is a pentagon, so not a problem. Like now I'm having too many edge loops in this area, so definitely have the opportunity to distribute it. So definitely have to keep. All right. Okay, so this kind of characters This, sorry, excuse me. Yeah, this look is very, very important. This kind of character. Okay, and can you see gradually I am getting that character? Okay, getting the same character. This character is having a little bit expression. We during modeling we should not do that. Okay. Um, Now, guys, once again, uh, I'm coming to this area and I'm feeling like I can make it even better. Okay, so like that, you have to keep working with this. But what I actually wanted to show today was the hair, basically. Okay, so I will just create the hair. I need another loop in this area, so I'll just keep working with this. So in the exam, you will not have that much time, and that is the reason I am telling. Like there can be several steps of detailing. So till the first step you work, and then you can just leave. Okay. So like this, uh, it's looking very odd, and that is the reason I'll just feel it. For now, I'll keep it like this. Okay. So let's go back to the hair. What can be done with the hair? So let us check. Okay. So now for the hair also, some plan. Okay, there is some plan. So approximately this much area. Let's see. In this area, ears should come, isn't it? Ears will come in this area. So what we should do basically for the ear, I'm going a little bit too far that side. So let's select this, come to this. Okay. So this area, uh, we should create the ear, right? What I'll do, I'll just do the blocking. So in this area, we have to create the ear. It needs to be circular, isn't it? Circular, like this. Okay. I'll go back and I'll check if it is changing the plane. Yes, it is changing the plane. So it should come a little bit outside. So make sure it is retaining the circular pattern. Okay. It, it should be circular. You need to check that it is retaining the circular shape. Okay, all right. So selecting these faces, once again I'll check what we have experienced is a little bit too small. Sorry, it has to be a little bigger. This can come a little bit this side. Guys, I'm not manipulating it. Okay, I guess you people can understand uh, all these areas by shifting, sliding a little bit. I can make it better. I'm just concentrating only on creating the topology. That's all for today. Okay, I'm just concentrating on that. All right, so I'm selecting these. Uh, why in this character the ear can be little bigger because the nose and the brow line lifted a little bit more upwards. So what is the size of the ear. So from here to there, that should be the height of the ear. And you can see it's like that. I think I'm making it a little bit smaller. Okay, but okay, let us see what can be done. And let's make it bigger. Okay, so later on, if possible, I'll just shift it a little bit forward. All right, and in the global axis only, too much, looking like elf. In cartoon character, no, the back side will be a little bit bigger in cartoon characters. Once again, I'll check. Yeah. So one observation. Sorry, let's take this one also. So not this one. Okay, creating a little bit room over there so that it, it will be easy for us to work. Okay, now this area is a little bit tricky. Okay, so this is the reason each and every step, all the sliding and everything should be done. Then we will not have this kind of problem. Right now, I am feeling problematic. Okay, so collapse. I guess you can remember this, right? Collapse. Now this and this, shift it a little bit forward. So now we are maintaining this. All right. Okay. So this was the block-in. I am not doing anything else for this, right? I'm keeping it like that so that from a distance it will look like the ears are there for the character. I don't know what is the situation of this area. I didn't trace it basically. It's looking a little bit too much. Anyway, anytime I can come back and can work for that area. Now let's concentrate with the hair. And guys, I guess you people can understand these areas are not properly done yet, right? I need to properly arrange everything, right? In this area, in this area, I need to add another loop in this area to equalize it. Maybe for the year over here, I can add another loop in this area because for year it will be needed. I can add another loop in this area for the year, it will be needed. So like that, I should keep moving. But for now, concentrating with the hair part. How much? Sorry, how much or how many loops are already there with us? Let us work with those many loops. Okay, so let us start with this one. This one, I'm selecting these loops. Let us check how much it is going. Okay, let us check how much I have selected. So I selected this much. Okay, so this is all right. Now what I'm going to do, going to edit mesh, and under the face we are having duplicate. So I'm duplicating the faces. Can you see? Okay, I was talking about this. Now there is a chance, so delete. All right. So what we have done, we have duplicated it. All right. So this is fine to me. Now what I can do, a little bit of manually adjustment. Sorry, manual adjustments. So in this area, I can see one problem like this topology should come over here, and from here it should go like this. And what else? I should select this and can delete, and this I can delete. So I'll just show you what I have got. Sorry. Understood? Everything is quad in this area. So once again, see for the hair also, you need to maintain all these things. Yeah, now it is looking better. So if your base mesh and everything is correct, then because you have duplicated from there itself, so everything will be correct in this also. You will not have any problem. Right. So this one I think can be a little bit like this. Okay. So what next to do from here to there? Uh, let's do some adjustments. Okay. So I have selected this. I've selected this, and let's change the pivot point from here. Sorry, from here to there. Okay, and let's make it up to this much. A little bit less. I guess getting the point. What I'm trying to do. Let's move it inside. All right. So once again, taking this and isolate. Now let us check what actually we are going to do. So I can see, suppose this, or in this area, soft selection can help you to drag things smoothly. Okay, and now for this, let's add another loop. So this is looking all right now. We are having, can you see in this area also everything is happening according to the topology, because the base topology I have taken and that topology was absolutely correct. So everything is happening according to the topology. All right. Uh, this area definitely coming a little bit outside. So by going towards the geometry. Okay, let us check once again what's happening. It's going inside. You can see, especially this area. Okay, all right. Now, what next to do? So next, we need to do selecting all the faces next to. Once again, I'm telling the previously how I manage things. You have to give a little bit more time. Like I didn't go to the individual areas to check. So you need to go to the individual areas and check properly if everything is looking fine, everything is on the surface or not. So all those things you need to check. So selecting from here, okay, selecting from here because inside part of it, to be very honest, we don't need it. For now, I'm just keeping it and let's check how it is looking. So from here to there, we don't need it. Okay, so you can see we are getting a kind of basic uh, base hair we are getting. Okay, but the hairstyle this person is having, that we are not getting. I can see small gaps. You know, that's not a problem. Later on, anytime we can come back and can work for that. Okay, so all these things, the entire bottom line. So from here to there, okay, this has to be very thin, isn't it? Has to be very thin. So the same thing I'm doing over here. Keep this a little bit like it. Don't know. It can be like this or it should be like this actually. So means I mean to say it could be like this. You can make it much more prominent. Okay, now uh, all of these should come a little bit this side. Once again, the same thing I'm showing you. Simply a blocking. Then obviously, it with sliding. Okay, now this area you can see I'm just working in small areas, but you need to work throughout each and everywhere. You need to go close and need to check if everything is fine. It has to be very thin, isn't it? Very thin. If necessary, uh, if necessary, we can add one loop at the end. Okay? I think you can understand why it is necessary. Is to lock that area. Okay. Now all these things I can see a little bit overlapping in this area, but for now, not a problem. Okay. For now, I'm keeping it like this. Okay. Now, any kind of stylization like this particular person is having. So let us check. The hair will never be symmetrical, isn't it? Will never be symmetrical. So I'm rectifying it and mirror. This is all right, but it will never be symmetrical. So first of all, this much we need to do. So any kind of hairstyle we are working with, so this thing definitely we need to work with. We have to do. Anyway, you can see another problem over here, right? Going inside. So all these things you need to rectify first. At the very base mesh we created, that flat plane we created, all these things you need to first do. Now, how to get the different styles? So this is the base you need to create for the hair. So let us check how the style is. So the partition is over here in this area. All right. So approximately, sorry, in this the partition is okay. But what I observed, this was a little bit this side, and rest. Sorry, this much was a little bit that side. Okay. So what I'm going to do, I'm selecting not the entire part. First, I'm going to create the shape, and then accordingly, I can create the topology. Another thing could be done if you are really interested. So all these faces could be extruded this way. Okay, okay. Let us check if that can be done and uh, if it is understood properly. Still, I think this will be uh, better blocking. So once again, I'm just showing you how things can be done. And definitely adjustments will be there. Okay. Now from here, the same thing I'm going to do from here, maybe, yeah, this much area. Okay. Now shifting side. Can you get that I'm getting the hints of this, right? Definitely. I just have extruded it. I didn't change anything or didn't change the topology or anything. So now, accordingly, I need to shift all these things. Only this much. How much is okay? I think this area is a little bit like this. Somehow it's coming like this. Now I guess, guys, you were getting my point, right? Just through blocking, you can get it. And in this area, can be a little more thin. Okay, it can be a little more. This too can go a little bit inside. Just by looking at the character, I'm deciding all these things. So the decision I have taken, that was correct. So now I'll think of the topology for the hair. So in this area, I should work a little bit more, right? It's going too much forward, so should go too much forward. Similarly, this too, and gradually it is coming this side. Okay, a few adjustments definitely we need to do. Now, according to the reference, so all these areas now we need to rectify. So basically, the secret is the entire volume of the hair. Means I'm not thinking of individual hairs, but I'm thinking of the volume of it. That's the secret. All right. So This is the blocking of the hair. Can you see? So from a distance, if you were looking at the character, you can see the hair is also visible, right, with the head. But to be very honest, I didn't do it perfectly, neither the head nor the hair. But still, because the blocking is correct, it is looking like the um, hair and the head is there for the character. Okay, and now it started looking the same character, though it will not look exactly the same because the face is having a little bit expression. So if I create that expression, it will look the same character. Not a problem. Okay, now similarly, another thing I have noticed, students are basically making errors in that, and that is the eyebrow. So for the eyebrow also, this is the very simple. So selecting these three faces, okay, edit mesh and duplicate. So I'm mainly telling all those things we didn't deal previously. So once again, duplicate special. So this is this is it ahead. And can you see, if your topology is correct, then you will get it at its proper position. Okay, only in this what I can feel. Sorry. Okay, it should move forward a little bit more. That's all. Okay, it's almost fine. Now, few adjustments. Suppose I'm adding one loop in this area. Okay, and this has to go like this. Has to up. Actually, the base mesh also I didn't trace it properly. Otherwise, it could have come over here only where it is. I didn't even check all these areas. Okay. Um, Another thing is, sorry, this area it could be smaller. So let's make it small. Because this is a male head, the eyebrow can be a little bigger. Can you see it's not matching? Okay, front view and side view is not matching. So cannot help it. As I told, it is having a little bit expression on it. So, so all right, and it's better to keep a little bit, means a few divisions in the eyebrow. Why it is so? Because later on we are going to give expression to it, to the eyebrow. That time it is going to help you. So let's check over here. Another one. Make sure you are adding these divisions. All right. So now extrude. Okay, and scale it down. So it should not look too much. And then our job will be, uh, select like this and push it so that it's going a little bit inside. Otherwise, eyebrow shadow will come and it will look very ugly after lighting. I guess you can imagine that, right? Gradually it will be bit less. Okay, that's fine. And mirror. Understood, I guess, getting my point. So like this, each and everything you were going to create for your model, each and every part. I think we almost covered everything. And hand, you already know how to model. Okay, last day somebody asked the feet, how to make the feet. So in the later on, we are going to do the realistic human being, right? So in that, I'll show you how to model the feet. But before that, I want the entire character from each and every one of you, right? So one character, take a very simplified character and try to create it. Guys, all of you understood how much I have done? It's simple, isn't it? It's straightforward. Just check your reference image and work accordingly, and take care of the topology. That's all. It's pretty simple. So yeah. So now, guys, tell me, can I expect one character from all of you? Are you promising me one character from your side? Okay. And when will I get it? That's a big question. When will I get it? Next Tuesday. That's nice. All right. So today is Tuesday. It will take 7 days, and next Tuesday I will get a character. Fantastic. Now, yes. Shubham, you can, yes. So